5 developers were prepared to pay at least 1418 per square foot per plot ratio in 2017, and this was slightly above Dunearn House winning bid 8 years later. The Dunearn House site was acquired at around 1410 per square foot per plot ratio, while the Amberwood site was acquired slightly higher at 1432 per square foot per plot ratio. Based only on the winning bids, both developers entered at approximately the same land value. But the tender result tells us a more nuanced story. The Dunearn House site attracted a total of 9 bids. The winning bid of 1410 per square foot per plot ratio was only about 4% higher than the second highest bid of approximately 1360 per square foot per plot ratio. Several other bids also came within a relatively close range. This suggests that multiple developers arrived at a broadly similar assessment of what the site was worth. Amberwood was different. Sim Lian's winning bid was at 1432 per square foot per plot ratio, but the second highest bid was 1172 per square foot per plot ratio, while the third bid came in at around 1061 per square foot per plot ratio. Sim Lian's offer was therefore about 22% higher than the next bidder. So while the two winning land bids were similar, the market conviction behind them was not. Dunearn House land value was supported by a relatively tight cluster of competing bids, while Amberwood's land reflected a much more bullish assessment by Sim Lian. 4th Avenue residence land was actually acquired in 2017 at 1540 per square foot per plot ratio. Dunearn House was acquired in 2025 at approximately 1410 per square foot per plot ratio. So despite being purchased 8 years later, Dunearn House land bid was actually lower. The tender results make this comparison even more meaningful. The next 4 bids for 4th Avenue residences range from around 1418 to 1510 per square foot per plot ratio. That means 5 developers were prepared to pay at least 1418 per square foot per plot ratio for a 6th Avenue site in 2017, and this was slightly above Dunearn House winning bid 8 years later. So Dunearn House land was not only cheaper than 4th Avenue, it was cheaper than what 5 developers were willing to pay for 4th Avenue. From a land cost perspective, Dunearn House therefore appears to have entered on a relatively defensive pricing.